schools and the Public Schools Athletic League present the 2024 PSAL 1A Conference Football Title Game, featuring from Brooklyn, the Falcons of William E. Grady, and from Queens, the Beavers of Jamaica High School. Let's meet today's starting lineups. The starting defense for Jamaica. At safety, number 1, Stefan Alexander. At safety, number 2, Jordan Brown. At defensive end, number 3, Sawadogo. Number 5, Ethan Thompson. At cornerback, number 7, Jaden Vaughn Small. At linebacker, number 8, Ducci Honvier. At linebacker, number 10, Jeremiah Fleury. At cornerback, number 7, Juan Clark. At linebacker, number 52, Devon Dyson. At defensive tackle, number 53, Leroy Daniels. And at defensive tackle, number 72, Joshua Gonzalez. Coach Calvin Whitfield and the entire Jamaica High School squad. And now the starting offense for William E. Grady. At wide receiver, number 2, Kaylon Lennox. At quarterback, number 4, Leonard Brock. At wide receiver, number 5, Deshaun Bailey. At tight end, number 9, Michael Kirichenko. At wide receiver, number 10, Malachi Vital. At running back, number 21, Joseph Watson. At fullback, number 25, Alexander Laria. At offensive tackle, number 52, James Dupree. At guard, number 54, Chad Mathias. At tackle, number 55, Ulysse Ramirez. At center, number 56, Justin Jeffrey. And at guard, number 69, Ivan Orizoka. Coach Andrew Yashin and the rest of the Grady Falcons. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps and join us in honoring America
So I'm going to turn it on,
with
but
the
you
playing
can't say anything.
of our national anthem.
Good morning and welcome to Midwood High School, where we have the 1A championship between Grady and Jamaica High School. We're so excited to bring you this. Of course, I am not alone. We have the full staff, the full crew from New York Football Talks. I got to give out your government, all right?
Yeah.
DeAndre McFadden, Remove the Change, Coach Mac, and Jared Maluzzi, Uzi Sports. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, man? What's up? How you guys doing? No, I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here, and we got some awesome football coming up.
Can you
Meeting with the captains here on today's positionals, your referee, Steve Levine, umpire Luis
All right,
Garcia,
man.
and linesman is
We're
David
here for
Clark.
the 1A championship in Midwood. Super excited for this game. Jamaica versus Grady. These two teams met before in the regular season, and Jamaica was able to win 28-6. And guys, what's interesting about this matchup is, of course, you guys know the power ratings. Jamaica had a lower power rating than everyone else this year, and they're here in the championship game. So
Wow.
they were 6-2 on the regular season,
Wow.
5 seed in the playoffs, and they made it all the way to the championship.
Didn't they beat Transit Tech to get here?
Correct.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest upsets in all of honestly the PSAL. Transit was just rolling everyone.
They went undefeated.
And they beat them they beat them 12-8. So that was just an incredible win for Jamaica. And Grady, they come in here 5-3. They were the 2 seed in the playoffs, and they followed suit, won both of their games, 36-0 over Monthaven, and they're here in the championship.
Wow, man. Super happy for Grady. Super happy for Grady.
You know, this is something that we've spoken about a few times, how, you know, it would be awesome for Grady to be good or
Yeah.
to be at the top again,
Yes.
let's say, being such a large school.
2021 PSAL 1A Football Championship.
So we are just about ready to get started here. We have a few sponsors today. Shout out to all of our sponsors. You're going to hear from them, or I'm going to read an ad read for them later. We'll actually get started right now. So first of all, huge thanks to Lights Out Performance. They're going to be our title sponsor for the day. As a youth or high school football player, the offseason isn't just a break, it's an opportunity. Champions are built in the offseason. It's the difference between being average and being remembered. Lights Out Performance is here to bridge the gap starting in January. Join notable Lights Out alums like Cottrell White, now at Akron University, and JoJo House Call JoJo, excuse me. House Call JoJo, now at Bowling Green, and many more. So huge thanks to Coach Nook and Coach Morgan for sponsoring. And, of course, we have COG Sports Performance. COG Sports Performance is here to take all athletes from all sports to their next step. Servicing the tri-state area, COG offers one-on-one and group training, helping athletes reach their maximum potential. Follow for more information, and you can find COG on all social media platforms at COG Sports, or you can email them at cog1@gmail.com. And, of course, Chris Pierre from Pierre Home Solutions. At Pierre Home Solutions, we don't just buy and sell homes, we open doors to generational wealth. Let us help you make the right move for today, tomorrow, and beyond. And, of course, Move the Chains Academy. Move the Chains Academy is home to one of New York's largest and most competitive 7-on-7 programs. They are also the proud organizers of the prestigious Rising Stars game and the New York 8th grade All-Star game, New York versus New Jersey. This year, we are excited to host the 33rd annual Riley Classic Senior Bowl. Don't miss the action. Follow Move the Chains on all social medias. So enough with the ad reads. We're ready for some 1A football to decide who are going to be new champions, as Springfield bumped up to the 2A division, had a good year. So now we're ready for 1A football.
Oh.
At the bats. Wow, that is a crazy break to start the game. Almost recovered by Jamaica, but Grady avoids disaster. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the 38-yard line.
And that was almost a really good start for Jamaica if they're able to somehow recover that crazy bounce to start this game. And, yeah, what a way to start off Championship Sunday here in the PSAL.
No, absolutely, man. You guys just saw Lincoln and TYJ past the camera. So a little free advertising. Shot by LJ and TYJ Visuals, man. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Grady. Ball's at the 38-yard line. So number 4, Mr. Barack, hands it off, and it goes. They push the pile. Look at that. They push the pile almost like 4 yards there.
Seems like a little miscommunication with Grady's offense.
Miscommunication, but they still get 4 or 5 yards on that.
Alexander Laria was the ball carrier. Takes the ball to the 45-yard line.
So the quarterback for Grady is number 4, Leonid Barak. He led Grady to a 5-3 record. And I'd love to see, when's the last time we saw Grady in a championship game, man?
Wow. I just heard yesterday that you said 2019. 2019, last time Grady was in a championship game.
So lining up in the shotgun again, 2 tight ends. Hands it off to number 21. Solid tackle. No, breaks the tackle. Breaks the first one. That's number 21, Joseph Watson on the run there.
Seems like they kind of went back to that same play. Just ran it a lot more crisp.
And the tackle for Jamaica actually made by Jordan Brown, just a freshman, number 2 in white, the defensive back. Yeah, so he makes his first tackle of the morning. And, yeah, that's something that I'm excited to see. He is the lone freshman on this Jamaica roster and starting DB here in this championship game.
So let's see. They go in an I formation here. Well, I guess not. It's
Pistol
like a triple stack. What do you call this?
Pistol I.
Pistol I. Yeah. And who cares about the formation? Because number 3, Sawadogo, is in on the stop for Jamaica.
Mahama.
I think it's Mahama Sawadogo, right?
Yeah, the senior with the wrap up.
Impressive stuff. So I'm curious. So this is a lot different from yesterday because I know. Listen, we up here in this booth now, baby. We not in the cold. We moving on up, y'all. We moving on up. But yesterday the weather was so cold. So I'm curious to see if Grady decides to go into the air at all. So trips on the bottom of your screen, rolls out right. He's gonna take it himself.
Wow.
He's gonna get about 3-4 yards there. So you can see Borak can also pull it down and run. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5. No. Oh, they just moved the sticks. So it's a 3rd and 7. Ball is now in Jamaica territory on their own 40, on the 49-yard line. So Coach Mack, just describe like when you have a team and them coming out for a championship game. How do you get them prepared?
Oh, man, you got to be worked up just by the atmosphere alone, man.
Throws it, and it looked like it was tipped at the line possibly. It was an errant throw, incomplete.
I was just going to say, walking into here, man, it's about 31 degrees. And right before this play, I was going to say, I don't really see too much throwing going on today in today's game.
Yeah, I could see it easily just being kept on the ground, especially early on when you want to get into a rhythm and trying to move it here offensively.
So first punt of the day, like I always say, you have to snap, catch, and kick. There are 3 phases to a football game. Don't ignore them. And Grady does not. They get the punt off. It takes a Falcons roll down to the 25-yard line. So that's going to be 1st and 10, Jamaica.
Jamaica takes over there, 1st and 10.
So this is going to be our first time seeing Jamaica today. So first of all, while we have a minute, what's up, guys? This is awesome. Like, you know,
Oh,
we're
man.
always talking
Yeah.
through the screen, and we're finally together for a game.
This is amazing, man.
And Mac, you're back home. How's it feel,
Yeah,
man?
It felt crazy walking up here. I had goosebumps. I was ready to throw up, actually. I don't know why.
Whoa, this guy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Somebody gave him a ginger ale or something. As the first play for Jamaica, nice gain up the right side, solid tackle. That was number 8 for Jamaica on the carrier, Javier.
Takes the ball to the 20.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see this Jamaica offense. I mentioned Jordan Brown before on defense, also the starting quarterback as well. Big responsibilities for the freshman.
Is he also on offense too?
Yeah.
Wow,
Brown
just a
starting quarterback.
freshman. I didn't even see that. So Brown, the freshman, starting on offense and defense. And Ducci does a great job taking that for a first down.
Carries the ball to the 36-yard line. Good enough for Jamaica. First down.
So a new set of downs for Jamaica. So it's interesting because who is the favorite in this game? Jamaica getting the better of Grady earlier in the regular season. Grady with the higher seed, you know?
Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, Jamaica with, that big upset of Transit Tech definitely turned a lot of heads, and some people might be giving them the edge here.
So 3 to the bottom of your screen, and he's going to run it. Hot pursuit.
Wow.
What a tackle.
Grady swarming.
Number 4, the other quarterback, Rock on the tackle.
Wow.
And listen, both these rosters not the biggest. Gonna have a lot of two-way guys, and they've really come to play. Both quarterbacks so far making some tough tackles.
How about taking a snap, then you got to go make the tackle right after, man? It's impressive stuff here. But that's what I love about high school football. And, we have, one Iron Man in college football in Travis Hunter. But, seeing those Iron Men going both ways is incredible. So it's going to be a 2nd and 9, 2 in the backfield. They send 2. I guess that was a little weird. It almost looked like they sent 2 in motion. Looks like it just fumbled the snap, and it is recovered by Grady.
Wow. Who was on the recovery? Number 22, Alexander Gomez.
Huge break
Wow.
early in this championship
I
for
believe
Grady.
Jamaica switched quarterbacks, so put their running back at quarterback.
Well, definitely does not pay off for them. As now, let's say that was about a net gain of, say, about 20 yards for Grady, as they're much deeper in Jamaica territory now.
Yeah, turnovers are going to play such a big role in this game, as they always do when we get to the late stages of the season, but especially here this morning.
Have to take care of the ball. Rock looking to throw. Throws it right. It's deep. Has a man, but overthrown. That was intended for number 10, Malachi Vital.
I love the play call right after sudden change, turnover, first down. Grady takes a shot.
So just as you said that they weren't going to throw the ball much.
And I was watching Rock in warm-ups for Grady, and you saw it here. He definitely has some great arm talent, and this Jamaica secondary going to have to beware of deep shots downfield, even in this cold weather.
Absolutely. So 2 to the bottom of the screen, and up back. And it looks like that is going to be timeout Grady.
Wow, I like that, man. Sudden change, first down, take a shot downfield, and the guy was just overthrown.
Oh, absolutely. And just to talk about Jamaica's running back, Ducci Janvier, he ran for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first matchup where where Jamaica won 28-6 on the road. So we've already seen him. We saw that Duchu was running the ball pretty well off tackle the first time Jamaica had the ball. But now with this early turnover, I mean, Grady only scored 6 in that previous matchup. So we'll see if they can get on the board early.
Wow.
As it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Jared, first time calling a PSAL game. What's up, man?
I know it's I've been waiting for this for a while, man. I'm so glad that I'm able to do it and have this opportunity. And what better than championship weekend? And especially, I mean, we touched on it before, but us three, talking PSAL football every single week. It's just amazing to be here together. When it matters most.
It almost feels like it's due justice that we get to call
100%.
the last day of the PSAL. And that's a great tackle from the Jamaica defensive end there. It'll be 3rd and long for the Falcons.
Yeah, that's a big-time stop there for Jamaica because now, setting up that 3rd and long situation, going to have to put Grady, potentially having to put the ball in the air again. And, but most likely it's a good chance it's 4-down territory regardless.
Yeah, you can only assume, man. Maybe Grady's going to pull out a kicker. You don't see it too often in the PSAL, but, they were kicking the ball yesterday.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for Fordham, one of them didn't go in.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother story. As they hand it off, and again, first one there was number 53, Leroy Daniels in the backfield for Jamaica. Big stop.
Leroy Daniels looking big and explosive so far. He's gotten into the Grady backfield a couple times now. And another tackle for loss. And, that Jamaica defensive line. Good possession there.
Right now, we need Grady's O-line to step up, man.
No, I completely agree, man. Got players screaming into the backfield. And again, you know what I say, have to focus, 3 phases of football, get the punt off here. 2nd punt of the day for Grady. It's a low snap, but there is a flag. That might be the luckiest false start ever.
The up back.
That was the most fortunate false start ever.
That's awesome for them.
The up back in the punt formation, he keeps moving. He has to get set. He constantly moves before the snap.
Well, like I said, that was the most fortunate false start in the history of false starts because that could have been a disaster.
So Grady getting a break on their end. Now they'll try again.
Ball brought back to the 42-yard line of Jamaica.
So we're going to try again now.
Number 18, Garcia. He has to stay set. Try to get him off sides.
Snap.
Oh, wow.
That was a good punt, actually. Can they down it? Yes, they do. They end up downing it at the 5-yard line.
Great field position.
Listen, who said punters aren't weapons, man?
No, that's big, especially in a game like this, controlling field position. And, they're going to make Jamaica try to go 95 yards here.
Man, so guys, just quick thoughts. What were your thoughts on the 2A and the 3A games yesterday?
Whew. The 2A game, man, didn't expect that. I knew it was going to be more competitive. I didn't expect that kind of low-scoring game. Maybe we can chalk it up to the defense. And the weather. I think the 3A game set the tone for the weekend.
So let's see. So we have almost looks like a unbalanced left here. Takes the snap. QB power. Has a bit of a lane. Closed quickly. That was number 8 for Jamaica. Ducci on the run. Ducci Javier. There we go on the pronunciation. Sorry about that at home. Ducci Javier.
And some power run here for Jamaica.
Right back to Ducci. Bit of a lane.
Oh.
Breaks a tackle. Does he have the front feet? No.
Wow.
But what a run.
Wow.
Again, he had 130 yards in that first game, and we could see how he did it.
Yeah, you're going to rely on your seniors in this one. And that time, Ducci being able to break a tackle and get a ton of yardage. And, you know, a big play for Jamaica to really get them going after, you know, starting deep inside their own territory.
So first down for Jamaica. Another power. Ducci is met. Looked like that was number 34, Alan Acosta, on the stop for Grady.
34, Alan Acosta, only a sophomore.
Wow. Wow, so I already see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sophomores on this Grady team.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there was a timeout. So yes, the timeout Jamaica on the play. So Jared, what are your thoughts on, you know, we're more than halfway through the first quarter. What are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Well, on the Jamaica side of things, I have to say the defensive line has shown some promise here early on. A couple of plays, you know, getting into the backfield and, you know, doing well defensively. And on the offensive side of things, Janvier has had a couple, you know, good runs showing off the power. I like Jordan Brown as an athlete. The freshman early on is, you know, definitely been pretty impressive, especially for being such a young guy. So, you know, some bright spots for Jamaica here.
Absolutely. And Mac, you know, you gave your thoughts on the two-way. You weren't really expecting it to be such a
low scoring
battle.
Yeah, man.
Well, you got the contrary to that in the 3A. What you think
about that? Watching the 3A game, I regret not going to more Brooklyn Tech games this season.
Listen,
we spoke about it too.
I had to take, you guys will see, I had to take a video with Brooklyn Tech. They were like, oh, Drake, yo, you said we weren't going to win. They were like, yo, where's Jared? Where's Mac?
Listen, I regret not watching them, man. They really showed that those coaches are coaching those kids up. They fought all the way to the end. That was an amazing game to watch, man.
Yeah, and what, Dre, I think you mentioned it. They had a couple losing seasons, right, early on?
I was talking, so hold on. Let's go back to this game real quick. This is a big third down here.
Oh, yeah.
Fullback, power right, and they have more than enough for the first down. So Jamaica getting into a nice flow on their second drive of the game. That was Ducci again. And yes, you know, I was talking to Mike Jung yesterday, the quarterback, and he was saying that, yeah, you know, as a freshman, he was a part of a team that was 0-8, sophomore team that was 1-8.
Wow.
And to go from there to the championship now is, you know, huge shouts at Brooklyn Tech.
Yeah, definitely.
That's incredible.
Empty set. Jordan Brown is in at quarterback. You were doing a bit of a wildcat before with Ducci. Sends a man in motion. Hands it off to him. Grady is ready. Tremendous tackle again by Borak.
Wow, the quarterback making plays on defense, man.
Right?
You got to love it.
Yeah, that was big from Borak, and a little miscommunication, it looked like, on the snap, two players. A little bit of a collision, might have stopped some momentum, but regardless, great play by Grady defensively.
Yeah, man. So, again, congratulations to Eagle Queens. Congratulations to Brooklyn Tech. We have Jamaica versus Grady in the PSAL 1A championship. Right after this is the grand finale, Curtis versus E-Hall in the 4A chip. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Jordan Brown sends a man in motion, fakes it, breaks a tackle, runs into the referee, stays on his feet.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. So Grady is lucky. They had 12 defenders out there.
Referees, keep your head on the swivel. Get out of these kids' way. Keep your head on a swivel, please.
Oh, man.
That could have went to the house. He ran right into you, man.
And you got to give credit to Devon Dyson on the block for Jamaica, being able to create a little bit of a hole, and then able to get a big gain downfield.
Love the PSAL got 7 refs. I've been watching the game.
Yeah, they had 7 refs yesterday.
Oh, I'm loving that, man. I'm loving that. Maybe too many because the refs is getting in the way now.
Right? We just can't have nice things.
Yeah, right?
So it's the 1st and 10 for Jamaica. Looking to throw. First time. And that's a sack from Grady. Trying to see the number.
Sacked by Alex Gomez.
Alex Gomez. That's the 2nd time calling him out today.
Yes, sir.
Big play. So Jamaica's first time going to the air. And that's a
Alex
big
Gomez.
sack.
He's a little shaken up. He's a little shaken up. I love how tough these kids are today, man.
Listen, it's 30 degrees out here. Every single hit hurts way more.
Grady is just showing grit, man. Showing grit.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 15. Empty set. 3 on the top of your screen. 2 on the bottom. Sends a man in motion. Fakes it. Counter.
Wow.
What a tackle.
Jamaica tried to go back with the same fake jet. QB power left. Grady made an adjustment, saw it coming.
That was big Justin Jeffrey on the tackle. And that sounds like that's the end of the first quarter. Our score is 0-0. So while we have a minute, let's just go back to our sponsors. Really appreciate everyone who has put faith into Sage Media. We have 260 people watching the 1A up early with a coffee. And, of course, lights out performance. As a youth or high school football player, the offseason isn't just a break, it's an opportunity. Champions are built in the offseason. It's the difference between being average and being remembered. Lights Out Performance is here to bridge the gap starting in January. Notable Lights Out alumnus like Cottrell White, now at Akron, and House Call JoJo, now at Bowling Green, and many more. So I'm actually going to come out of the adderies already because I know Mr. JoJo is someone that you saw a lot, Jared. Yeah. So what did you think about him as a player at E-Hall?
Oh, man, he was one of the most electrifying honestly, one of the most electrifying players that I've seen in the PSAL, all of New York City. And it was crazy as, primarily a defensive player. He was always able to make a play on the ball. And when he had the ball in his hands, that's why they call him House Call, because he is able to take it the distance. He was so much fun to watch. And, all these Erasmus Hall DBs, we're going to get into it later. A lot of them train at Lights Out Performance, and they are very, very talented.
So make sure you go get right. Coach Nook, Coach Morgan. Got to get right in the all season, y'all. So it's a big 3rd down here. They hand it off right back to Ducci, but the Grady defense is there to answer.
Tackled by number 55, Ramirez. Senior defensive tackle.
So this will be Jamaica's first time punting today. The previous drive ended in a turnover. So I don't think any of us would know, but I wonder. I guess JoJo probably has at least two rings, right? At minimum 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how many years he played varsity, but there's a chance he has 3 or 4. I mean, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And when he was enrolled at Erasmus Hall, all they did was win.
So true. And again, okay, I'm liking the special teams I'm seeing in this game. As I say that, he makes a terrible decision touching the ball there. But again, as you know, special teams is something. I feel like a lot of teams overlook it. But like I said, a punter could really be one of your best weapons.
Definitely.
Coach Mack, how do you handle the special teams? Are you hands-on with it, or you just let the coordinator do his thing?
Nah, I feel like in high school, all coaches should be hands-on with special teams, man. A lot of schools lose games off of special teams, and it should be practiced just like defense and offense. If you can get about 20, 30 minutes before each practice to do special teams, I think you should get that in. It's super important. Punt, return, kickoff, kick return. And as you can see yesterday, more teams are starting to kick field goals.
Yeah.
Extra points. So, yeah, you definitely want to practice that.
Absolutely. So Grady back on offense.
Oh, wow.
That's a keeper.
Oh,
he
wow.
has a lane up the middle of
Wow.
the field. Great run from Barack.
Mind you, this is the same kid that is either playing safety or linebacker on defense. Come on, man. That's impressive.
Listen,
It's impressive.
here on Sage Media, many of stars have been born. We might be seeing another one
Yes.
in Mr. Lenoid Borak. As we have a new set of downs for the Falcons. Spread set, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 1 in the backfield.
Oh, come on. False start, number 10.
That's going to push the Falcons back 5 yards. You just hate to see a penalty right after a big play.
That big play, yeah, man.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that a lot in the 4A game, especially when it comes to, being disciplined. But same goes for this battle right here. I can't afford to take too many flags, especially, when the opposition has the ability to take advantage of it.
Yeah, we'll see, how many scores is it going to take to win this game? 1 quarter, no points. I think, Grady has been in Jamaica territory, but hasn't done much there. So let's see. Could be another defensive battle as we see that defensive line. I saw number 5 in there, Ethan Thompson. I saw number 52, Devon Dyson, in on the tackle.
Got to win that battle up front.
Yeah, Dyson has looked really good so far for Jamaica. That near side defensive end on your screen, he's done an amazing job, being able to slice through the offensive line, get in on tackles, and be around the football.
So it's going to be about the same, 2nd and 15. The first down is right at midfield. Keeps it himself, Borak. But again, the center of this Jamaica defense stands tall again.
Not going to lie, Andre. I know outside it's about 30 degrees, but in here it feels like 95.
Yeah. Listen, I can't.
This heat
Mac,
is booming.
I can't lie to you, Mac. You're very privileged right now.
It feels great. We're definitely doing better than a lot of people right now.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But it is hot. I understand what Mac's saying. Though.
What?
I'm a little.
So it's a big third down here.
I get what you're saying.
Oh!
And unfortunately, Jordan Brown, Mr. Lennox cannot bring it in.
Kalon Lennox got to make the big plays in these big games.
And again, just like I was saying, it's 30 degrees. I know it hurts, but, if you need to use your body, whatever you need to do to catch the ball, it's important. It's do or die today in this 1A championship.
Yeah, and a lot of great seniors on both teams. I mean, this is going to be a game that they remember
Oh,
forever.
no.
Snap, able to get it off.
Wow.
Takes a bad bounce for Grady, then takes a good bounce. So doesn't end up so bad. Again, the kickers have been the stars of this game so far. As Jamaica is going to have the ball on the 35-yard line. So we're close to halfway through this first half. Of course, we have a lot more fireworks to go. Make sure you guys are locked in with us. Mac, Midwood has hosted a lot of PSAL championships, right?
Oh, my gosh, man. This used to be the, go-to field to have championships. Then they started moving it around. Yankee Stadium. I know last year was, Curtis?
Well, yeah, one was at Curtis and the other half was here.
Right.
So Jamaica, 1st and 10, hands it off.
Ooh.
Tough defense again.
Good tackle. Number 56, Justin Jeffrey, another senior. Seems like Grady's defensive line maybe senior heavy.
Second and 8 from the 37.
Number 84, Giovanni, is a junior.
So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for Jamaica here. Clock is still ticking. This might be a really fast first half because of how much these two teams are running the ball.
Yeah.
Shifts the formation. Runs to the bottom of the screen. Hops over a man. Wow, impressive running
Ethan Thompson was the
from
ball carrier.
Mr. Thompson there.
Yeah, Thompson, first off, showed off a little bit of the vision, some patience running the ball. And then how about the athleticism, hopping over a defender like you mentioned, Andre, and then getting right near the first down marker. So big play coming up here and a short yardage situation for Grady.
So
For Jamaica.
as we see someone jump over someone, of course we all saw the Saquon Barkley. Like,
Oh, my God.
What button is that in Madden? What button
That's
is that?
circle mixed with a triangle.
Yeah, it was a triangle if you're playing the PlayStation, like how I grew up. Yeah.
I've really been thinking about that for a while. So Jamaica getting fast to the line, and they have more than enough for the first down.
Jamaica's going with some tempo.
Jumping in the ball carrier.
Snapping the ball before
And that's good enough for Jamaica.
Grady can get set.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Jamaica as they're picking up the pace here. I like this. Jamaica picking up the pace in their offense, trying to catch Grady off guard. Stiff arm, runs over a man, and gets all the way to the 45-yard line.
Some vicious blocking up front from these Jamaica offensive linemen, Kamani Carter and company.
Second and 5.
So again, 2nd and 5 for Jamaica. They're keeping in the shotgun. He gets through.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that could have been a house call
They're
for
going
Mr. Ducci.
They're going overload, man. Jamaica's overload on one side, and it seems like Grady is not adjusting. Grady is not adjusting to the overload. That's a great timeout. Got to regroup.
Yeah, and the thing about that, it's so interesting. I guess it really ages us now. You remember, when the what's it called? The Wildcat offense with Miami and
Definitely.
was it Cadillac Williams
And Ronnie
Brown?
Ronnie Brown, yes.
Did you watch that team?
I actually remember it. Yeah, I was very young, but I do.
Yeah,
I watched the tape.
Look back.
I was young, but I remember it.
No, but why that honestly revolutionized football? In a way, 'cause
Yeah.
it really showed the value of the power run. Having an extra blocker.
Yes.
And then the overloads and all of that. Because, of course they were still running quarterbacks and stuff like that. Vic had, of course, Michael Vick had a ton of runs designed for him. But I feel like Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams really.
I think Ricky Williams was playing at one point.
Yeah, I think he was in that too.
Doing the same thing, yeah.
Cadillac was Auburn. Obviously, Ricky was
Texas, yeah.
Ronnie Brown, I can't exactly remember. I wish we had the chat open. I could just look to see.
Yeah, right.
So whistle on the play. So if this is your first time watching Sage Media's, usually we have the chat on. It's a big game here, so we have the chat off. Just bring you guys the broadcast. But again, it's me, Andre Johnson, Coach Mack, and Jared Veluzzi on the commentary. Another power run. Finds another lane. Does Ducci have the foot speed? No, he does not. But he's inside the 20. And Jamaica have seen a vulnerability in this Grady defense.
Yeah, they're feeding big number 8 right now. And that has been a recipe for success. And Jamaica keeping the foot on the pedal.
So it's a 1st and 10. For Jamaica, and they're doing the same thing. Right back to Ducci. He has the foot speed. He has a house call. Touchdown, Jamaica.
The Grady defense is just not adjusting to the overload. They're overloading one side, and they're running to the same side that they're overloading. And the adjustments are not being made right now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's what Jamaica decided right there as they gave it to Ducci Jonave. I lost count. I mean, at least 5 times in a row, and he was able to storm downfield, moving the chains, and then getting into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game.
So they're going for the 2-point. Ducci has it. So our score is going to be 8-0 Jamaica. So
I wouldn't be surprised if Grady stayed. I mean, if Jamaica stayed in this the entire game.
Yeah, after that drive, right? Yeah, you have to show me.
Yeah, yeah. This is the Missouri State.
So we're going to the replay here. Yeah, as you can see, first level sealed. Yeah, I mean the first level is sealed. Great block from number 52. Ducci doesn't have much work to do. I think probably any of us here could have ran that in, honestly.
Yeah, man.
So big shout out to the big men up front there.
My gosh, number 60 from Jamaica is huge. He's the kicker.
Yeah, dude, number 60 for Jamaica. He was doing a really good job on the line. I mentioned him before, Kamani Carter.
Wow.
It's awesome that he's kicking too.
Yeah.
He's doing whatever the team needs.
Yesterday I was watching the stream, Andre, and I saw Aiden Farley not only play quarterback, he was the kicker and punter as well.
Yeah, huge shout out to Aiden Farley. What a career. I mean, I'm sure he's going to be in
definitely. Absolutely.
The game next week, the Riley Classic. Aiden put it all on the line there, man. So big shout out to him and all these seniors playing in their final game. That's a live ball.
Oh.
Wow. I'm not sure if Grady knew that was a live ball because Jamaica almost had a big recovery there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Grady now. Is it a flag? I thought I saw somebody touch it. Yeah, somebody touched it, right? So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Grady. So in that 3A matchup yesterday, it seemed like each team had an answer for each other. Each time, one team would score, the other team would score right away. And it really just came down to that last field goal. So let's see if we see something similar in this game. Grady has a chance to answer. Hands it off. Breaks it, one tackle in the backfield, but he's brought down by Ethan Thompson. Pretty decent run from Mr. Watson there.
Dre, are you actually able to see the actual time on the scoreboard?
We move to my scorekeeper. You can see the score, the scoreboard, right? Yes. So our time is accurate. So
nice.
The time on the screen is not official, just like the time on the scoreboard in the field is not official.
Right.
Only the referee has the time. And it looks like there was a bit of balls on the ground, picked up by Grady, and he almost makes something of it there.
Oh,
wow. Play. Good heads-up play there by Alexander, the freshman.
This is not the time to turn the ball over. You don't want to give Jamaica this kind of field position. And seeing what they've been doing that last drive, yeah, this is gotta protect the ball.
So the ball is back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. And that is the whistle for the 4-minute warning.
All right. So we are kind of close with the time here. That's good.
Shout out to Stephanie on the
scoreboard.
Man, so right now, all that separates us is a Ducci Javinier touchdown for Jamaica. Big 3rd down here for Grady. Rolls out. He's going to run it himself. Does he have enough for the first down? He does.
Oh, wow.
Great job by Bo Rock moving and grooving for that first down.
Grady needed that play offensively, man. Give these guys a little spark. A little under 4 minutes. Went out of bounds. Try to put together something before the half.
And he was getting chased down too by a couple Jamaica players, but just enough acceleration.
Yeah, that's why I say, moving and grooving.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple linebackers, good east-west movement, getting sideline to sideline, but Borak just a little too fast.
So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Looking to pass, can't escape the pressure.
Oh.
Was that a fumble or did they call that a pass?
Wow.
So they called it an incomplete pass.
That was a big break for Grady. You do not want to take a loss like that right here, especially before the half.
I think Ethan Thompson got in on that. He's been really good as well. Once again, the Jamaica D-line.
So 2nd and 10 for Grady here. Borak looks to the bottom of your screen, throws it, has a man, but it was just too low.
Oh my
Pass
God.
was intended for number 18, Visan Garcia Jr.
Called it incomplete. 3rd and 10.
That was
Trey.
there, guys.
That's
3rd
close,
and
right?
10. I would assume it's going back to the air. You just can't make any mistakes here.
Yeah, big mistake would be catastrophic, especially here in this spot, right before the end of the first half. If you must go in down 8-0, I mean, we can live with that.
Yep.
If you're Grady. But they're have bigger aspirations here. Big 3rd down, fake the handoff, runs into his own blocker, still on his
Wow.
feet. And now, it's very 4th and manageable. What do you think here, Coach?
Oh, no, you got to punt it here. No. This isn't Eagle 3. No.
Yo, Jared, I'm not sure if you guys were able to see it.
Wow, I
Eagle
think
Queens does not punt under any circumstance.
Ever.
I
think Grady's going for
I
it.
think a little Eagle Queens
I
is
think,
rubbed off
yeah,
on Grady.
yes.
Let's see if they try to get him with the hard count or if they snap it here.
At the hard count. Oh, no, you can't. No, you cannot. You cannot go off sides. You know it's the hard count, man. Grady, you have to be more disciplined, man. You have to be more disciplined.
Yeah, on a wide receiver, too. It's a tough break for Grady, so they're definitely going to be forced to punt here now.
And as a receiver, you just look it in. You could leave late.
Make sure everybody's set. Tell Bishop make sure everybody's set.
Yeah, as a former offensive line, that must be really frustrating.
Oh, my
when you see
gosh.
a receiver go off. Another good punt here. Takes a Grady bounce.
We got to be ready on this.
And Jamaica will have it just outside the 40.
Even if you were thinking about really going for it there on the 4th down, after the false start, pretty much forced to punt the ball.
And not a lot of time, but for Jamaica, we've seen a couple big runs already, especially last possession, how Ducci Jonave was, running the football. Still enough time for them to potentially go downfield.
So I'm curious to see how they line up. They've been running a lot of power these past couple of couple of possessions.
They're going right back to it.
Yeah.
If they come out anything different, oh my gosh.
Empty run. Tell the 2 linebackers to watch.
Trying to see what numbers that
spread.
quarterback can't see from the angle.
It's number
Takes it,
5.
that's number 5, and he is met. Still on his feet, breaks 2, but can't break the second wave of Falcons hitting him in the backfield.
Great tackle by number 34 and number 84. 34 being Allen Acosta and 84 Giovanni.
Bama 51 Rain.
Thompson's been great at defensive end and also, running the football. And, he didn't get obviously a lot of yards there, but, a lot of power. And he was able to shake off a couple tacklers. You saw the little hurdle before.
Okay, so Jamaica's making a couple substitutions. I would assume they're going to go back to overload and the run to the right. Let's see.
Ducci takes it again.
Here it comes.
Ooh, ball almost came out there. Able to hold on to it.
Looks like Grady made an adjustment. Number 9, Michael,
52's hurt. 52's hurt.
slid in and made the initial hit.
Let's get ready for Georgia again. Be ready to watch.
All right, so back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. First down is the 48-yard line.
As you can see, both teams, man, super gritty, fighting through pain.
Watch the reverse now. Tell them to watch the reverse.
Lining up
Back to
in
the
a tight-
overload.
Back to the overload right.
Reverse.
They run the reverse to number 1. Grady is there, and a solid tackle.
Ooh.
That's number 6, Brandon, another sophomore on the tackle.
Wow, it's a big play by Brandon. That is a big play. Seems like these teams have been watching some film. They were sitting down on that reverse.
That was a
Great timeout. Wow.
So while we have a minute, just want to shout out our sponsors, COG Sports. COG Sports Performance is here to take all athletes from all sports to the next step. Servicing the tri-state area, COG offers one-on-one and group training, helping athletes reach their maximum potential. For more information, you can find COG Sports on all social media platforms at COG Sports_, or you can email them at COGsports1@gmail.com. Really appreciate you, Coach, for sponsoring. And of course, Pierre Home Solutions. At Pierre Home Solutions, we don't just buy and sell homes, we open doors to generational wealth. Let us help you make the right move for today, tomorrow, and beyond. Make sure you tap in with Chris Pierre. All the contacts are on the screen. And of course, move the chains. I can't fit in that ad read, Mac, but y'all already know the vibes.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes is crazy.
Listen, man, the home of the Riley Classic. Got to get a good punt off here.
Ooh.
It is taken, has some room. Oh, what a block up the left sideline. Does he have the foot speed?
Good
No.
tackle.
But that is going to inject some serious life into Grady.
All right, Coach, we got to score now.
Great tackle. What's going on?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm trying to see what was the.
There might be a fumble. He was down now.
No, but the commotion was there was a possible fumble, but the
The
white
white hat,
ref
yeah.
is pointing Grady ball. Tremendous effort from number 5, Deshaun Bailey. I had to check to see if he was a sophomore. He's actually Jared.
And he's still coming back, man. Grady's got a lot of guys coming back next season. And, wow, with that return, some great blocking as well. Grady's in business here.
And this would be huge. Can we just get a quick time check? What's the time say? 6. So only 6 seconds left, so we are accurate. Just wanted to double check that. So another timeout, Jamaica. Let me not do my guy. I gotta move the chains. Coach Mac wrong here. So Move the Chains. Thank you for sponsoring the stream. Move the Chains is the home to one of New York's largest and most competitive 7-on-7 programs. They're also the proud organizers of the prestigious Rising Stars game and the New York 8th grade versus New Jersey All-Star game. This year, we are excited to host the 33rd annual Riley Classic Senior Bowl. Don't miss the action. Follow Move the Chains on all social media platforms. The second annual Rising Stars game.
Oh my gosh, man.
Now, let me ask you this. How many applicants this year from last year? This is the second annual game, by the way.
So last year we had 293 juniors apply to play in the game. This year we had 473.
Wow.
Wow.
It's taken us actually longer.
Of course.
Yeah. And the kids are constantly emailing, DMing, however way they can reach out to us. So I didn't get accepted. I'm like, you have to wait for the invite to come out. Like, we're still sending invites out. Just please be patient, man. This process is very difficult.
Where is Vashon lining up?
Prevent defense.
So this is going to be the last play of the half.
Oh, has a man
Throws
open.
it up. Has a man.
Ooh.
It is broken up. Wasn't going to be in the end zone.
Wow.
I don't think there's any time. That was Jaden Small on the pass breakup. And yes, that is going to be halftime of the 2024 1A championship. Our score is Jamaica 8, Grady nothing. This is Andre Johnson, Jared Veluzzi, and Coach Mack on the call with you guys. We'll see you on the other side of halftime. welcome back to the 2024 PSAL 1A Championship game. Our score is Jamaica 8, Grady nothing. We are just about ready to get started in the second half. This is Andre Johnson for Sage Media on the call. We have everybody from New York Football Talks in the building. Coach Mac, one more time, just for the viewers. DeAndre McFadden.
I love it.
DeAndre McFadden, Coach Mac for Move the Chains Academy. Jared Veluzzi from Uzi Sports, the man himself. I'll throw it over to Jared. What is your thoughts on that first half, man?
Man, it was a good first half, very entertaining. Both teams made some pretty big plays, and the stars are also coming out here on the big stage. You got to say, of course, Ducci Jonave from Jamaica, he has been running really hard. Of course, he has the lone touchdown and the two-point conversion, but everyone's got to really watch out for Barack from Grady. He has made some great plays with his legs. He's also shown his ability to throw it downfield as well. So Grady, they were a couple moments away from potentially tying this one, but it's really anyone's game here. It's exciting.
Yes, we're coming to you live from Midwood High School. We have the 1A championship, the conclusion of it. But make sure you stay tuned for the 4A right after. But we're locked in. It's
only went 8 yards.
The surprise onside kick. And what would have been crazy if it took a crazy bounce, that would have actually worked out for Grady, but unfortunately it goes out of bounds. So Grady tried to snatch back the momentum early in this game. And in that first half, it was all about the power run, overload right, overload left. They couldn't stop it, Mac.
Guess what's about to happen right now? Guess what's about to happen right now?
And like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
It's gonna be interesting to see that response, especially because it was close in the first half, but I definitely think Jamaica at times showed their dominance up front.
Yeah.
On both sides of the ball, and I think that's why they're up 8-0 right now. But we'll see what adjustments Grady made and, what kind of response. And, of course, that, they showed their ability to stop the run at times during the first half.
So Jamaica with great field position already in Grady territory. Hands it off to Ducci. And this time, Grady does a much better job up front getting the stop.
Tackle on a play, senior Angel from Grady. That's the thing about these onside. I saw a lot of it yesterday. The onside kicks or the squib kicks that some of the schools were doing. If it doesn't work out, you give the other team amazing field position, man.
Yeah, it's tough. So they're going to spread them out again. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, says the man in motion. They hand it off as a jet. They are ready.
Wow.
And that is the second time Grady has completely blown up that jet sweep. And that was number 8, Christian Skies, on the tackle.
66 again in the backfield. Let's keep an eye on that kid, Angel. Seems like Jamaica's having a hard time blocking him.
So it's going to be a 3rd down for Jamaica. It will be huge for Grady to get a stop after that onside kick failed. And they definitely be forced to punt here. So yardage is very important. 3rd and 15. Let's call it 3rd and 16. Looks right, throws right. It's a short, almost caught.
Wow.
Number 8, Christian Skies just got a hand on that.
And that was a great throw from Jordan Brown, the freshman, being able to air it downfield, and it was almost to a spot where his receiver was actually able to haul it in, like you mentioned, Andre. And 3rd and long, they had to pass it. Showed a flash there, but Grady's pass defense just enough.
Yeah, so you guys can rewind it on. I'm not going to fit in the replay here. There's not enough time. But just for us in the booth, I want to look at that. And if he had hauled that in, that actually would have been
That'd
a
have been a
crazy
crazy
catch.
catch. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry. So sorry, guys. I'm not going to show that on the screen. Just because we want to stay focused, locked in on the action.
Oh, man.
Doesn't take a good bounce for Jamaica. Loses a couple of yards. It's going to be 1st and 10, Grady. Tremendous job by the Grady defense there. Let's see if the offense can pay them back for their efforts.
I think that was only a 15-yard punt.
And it rolled back 2
Yeah.
yards. Again, you know, I don't know why. I just feel like field position is just so overlooked at this level, and it's really everything.
I know we spoke about it earlier, man. Just to piggyback on what you said, Eagle 3 just not punting the ball and didn't care where they gave Sheepshead the football was just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that more in depth tomorrow because I have a lot of thoughts on that.
Yeah, man.
So 1st and 10. Quick
All right,
screen route. Too low.
Pass was intended for Vishon Garcia, incomplete.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 10. I was really impressed with Lenoid Borock in that first half. Not only on offense, but on defense as well. Let's see if he can keep it up in this second half. Remember, a 1A championship is on the line here in Midwood. 3 to the top of your screen. Is he going to run?
Oh,
no, he's not.
man.
He actually runs out of room. Ethan Thompson again, Jared.
Yeah, he's been incredible. And, you know, we've seen him on offense, but really the true damage that he's been bringing in this game has come from the defensive side of the football. He has formed a great combination with Davon Dyson.
It'll be 3rd and 17 from the 26-yard line.
So it's going to be 3rd and long for Grady here. Looking to throw, running out of time, throws it deep, has a man. It is caught by number 2,
Good play.
Mr. Lennox, with the biggest offensive play of the day for Grady.
3rd and 20, or 3rd and 15 that was. To convert on that is a big play for Grady.
And I felt like we saw like those flashes, you know, from Borock as a quarterback, like truly being able to throw it downfield. That time they finally connect and making the Jamaica secondary pay their big time gain, and they get it to the opposite side of the field.
So 1st and 10, ball is on about the 45-yard line of Jamaica, rolling out to the right, has men chasing him, has to let it go. Woo. That would have been an impressive catch if he was able to make it, but it was intended for Mr. Bailey. Incomplete, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So I like it. Maybe Borock is feeling a little more confident throwing now.
Definitely. Shoot, Grady's offensive coordinator is feeling more confident with more throwing plays.
Hey, you know, it's do or die here. There is no tomorrow for Grady or Jamaica. Have to leave it all on the field here. So it's 2nd and 10. And it's just so important, even if you don't complete the throw, to be able to throw. I mean, if anyone listens to the podcast on Monday, we'll talk about that. You guys know how I feel about balance. And it's so important. These guys are too good just to do one thing. Tries the power, and it stopped. Almost rips the ball.
Whoa.
They blew the whistle. Okay, they blew the whistle. The whistle blew, right? Yes. The whistle definitely blew. We all saw it. That was a little crazy.
The ruling on the field is that the ball was marked down.
All right. So that was crazy for a minute.
Yeah, whoa.
So sometimes they say less is more. We have 7 officials here. Maybe that whistle was a little too quick.
I mean, I think it was fine, honestly. You know, you got to remember that there's no like instant replay, so they really, really have to get the first call right. I think they did. But, you know, maybe a tough break for Jamaica, but we'll see. So it's going to be a third down, a 3rd and 9 for Grady. They were able to convert a 3rd and 15 just a minute ago. Let's see. Rock throws it. Has a man. It's caught. Excellent. No, still on his feet. What a catch and throw by Malachi Vital. Malachi Vital, excuse me. Tremendous job by Rock finding his man.
Good catch by Malachi.
They're doing it through the air completely on this drive. It seems like. Yeah, both big time plays, getting them inside the 30. Yeah, via the arm of Rock and multiple receivers for Grady, really showing out here.
It's all about those halftime adjustments. They're deep in Jamaica territory, hands it off, but again, the middle of that Jamaica defense is tough, Mac. Second. No, they actually got about 3-4 yards there.
Don't go.
Pretty good run. This ball's on about the 20. Yes, it is on the 25-yard line. It's about a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 7, we can call it. I am liking the balance of run and pass for Grady. Much more success through the air so far. Let's see how they perform now that the field is a bit more compressed. Rock looking left.
Just run.
Has time.
And he's going to run for the first down, but it looks like it's going to come back for a holding.
It's definitely coming back.
You saw that one, Mac?
Definitely coming back, yeah.
They haven't caught one hold on them.
So Rock had enough for the first down, but that one's going to come back.
33 degrees, and Grady's throwing a ball.
That's
I like
impressive,
it.
Man.
Yeah.
I felt like they had to change it up a little bit, right? In that first half, they had a really tough time getting a push, you know, with the offensive line, being able to run successfully. Didn't come as easy, and they decided to air it out. And listen, Grady's got athletes, and they've been able to make plays, getting out into space. But that penalty certainly hurts the Falcons.
Yeah, that's definitely been on display in the second half. The athletes that Grady has on at the wide receiver. So Rock takes it.
Oh.
Has a bit of a hole. Decent gain there. Makes it a more manageable 3rd down. So it's going to be about a 3rd and 12. Going to take the snap from the 30-yard line. First down is the 18-yard line. You have to imagine this is probably 2-down territory for Grady.
Absolutely. Well, unless they have a field goal kicker.
It'd be a deep field goal. What would that be? Is that 37? What do you add? 7? How many yards you add for a field goal again? Whatever. We'll talk about that later. It might not matter. They throw the slant and is dropped. Actually, it was a pretty decent throw. Hit him right in the numbers, but can't reel it in. 4th down.
4th and 12. 4th and 12.
And see if he can run it.
So an early timeout from Jamaica. This is a very crucial spot for Jamaica. So they want to make sure they have everything ready to go. So it's funny, I actually haven't done this ad read yet. That's for us.
Yes. I love tuning in and seeing when you do this one. It's awesome.
Monday, 7:15. It's the season finale of New York Football Talk. If you haven't been tapped in, where you been, man? It's Jared Valuzzi, Uzi Sports, Coach Mac, Moody Chains, and Andre Johnson from Sage Media. So just let's go to Jared, man. How awesome has this been this podcast?
Oh man, it's been one of the most fun, experiences that I've had. I love doing it every week. The chat is amazing. It's just crazy to think that it's already the season finale. But I mean, what an amazing operation it's been.
What about you, Mac? How do you feel about the podcast, man?
Listen, man, before I came up here in the booth, I was walking around and I'm talking to some different coaches from around the city, and they're telling me about things that I say on Mondays. And I'm like,
so you guys are finally outside.
I'm like,
oh
man.
Season.
He was like, yeah, because I remember week 7 you said this. I'm like, wow. I don't remember even what I said, but I'm glad that you guys are tuning in. It's been an amazing season, man. It's been really, really good.
So here, of course, we're going to break down all the action, and we'll break down this 4th down play. Rolls out to the right. He's going to run it. Does he have enough? Breaks a tackle, but it's going to be close.
I think he may have got it.
Bringing out the chain gang?
Close to a first down.
It is enough for the first down. Looks like they have it on about the 17-yard line. Or are they going to measure it? This is a crucial play in this 1A championship.
First down.
Yes, okay, so it is officially a first down.
Wow.
And what a play from Borak getting out of the pocket, able to scramble and get the first down.
I mean, just a tremendous. I mean, Borak's really is the definition of putting the team on your back.
Yeah.
For real.
It's been fun.
Both sides of the ball.
13-yard rush to get the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 17. Grady are in business. They try to rush power to the left, tries to cut it back outside, and is tackled.
Listen, I'm super glad about the support that this game is getting, man. The crowd is here.
Yeah,
the Grady
just under
and
300 people in the live stream.
And in the live, wow, man! I hear the fans going. Some are shouting Grady, some are shouting Jamaica. That's great to hear, man.
Yeah, so it's 2nd down.
2nd and 12. They have to change the box on the far side.
I don't know if you saw it. The wind literally blew the
box.
Oh,
it did? It did?
Tries to run again. Pretty much looked like the same play. And number 5, Ethan Thompson in on another tackle.
He is having an amazing game, man.
Seriously. Felt like we've called out Ethan quite a bit today, as it's going to be a 3rd down for the Falcons. And again, you have to imagine it's 2-down territory. Everything positive, Jared, has come from Borak, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's been having to really make some plays, whether it's with his arm or with his legs, because it's been tough to get this run game going for Grady because of guys like Ethan Thompson and these defensive linemen for Jamaica that are, able to get a good get off and get into the backfield and make some plays.
While we have a minute, timeout, big timeout here for Grady. But again, just want to shout out Lights Out Performance, Coach Nook, Coach Morgan, being the title sponsor for the stream. As a youth or high school football player, the offseason isn't just a break, it's an opportunity. Champions are built in the offseason. It's the difference between it being average and being remembered. Lights Out Performance is here to bridge the gap starting in January. Join notable Lights Out alumnus like Cottrell White, now at Akron University, and House Call JoJo, now at Bowling Green, and many more. Shout out to Coach Nook and Coach Morgan. And then, of course, COG Sports. COG Sports Performance is here to take all athletes from all sports to the next step. Real quick, they came back a little faster than I thought. So it was a big play. We'll get right back to Coach the COG Sports, COG Sports, throws it to the right.
Wow.
Almost hauled in with one hand. But it is too low, incomplete.
4th and 13.
Yeah, Grady's going to need another you know, big-time play from Borak. And for this Jamaica defense, you know, they've done a good job forcing Grady into these situations, having to go 3rd and long, 4th and long, and, you know, making the Falcons have to do some incredible things in order to get these first downs. But Borak has shown his ability to come up and be clutch in these situations. So big play here as the 3rd quarter winds down.
And did Grady have the ball? Is this their first possession of the second half? I don't know how I'm forgetting, but it doesn't matter because this has been a long drive.
It's been a long drive.
Two long 3rd downs they've completed, and now including a 4th down. So this is the second 4th down. Rolls out right. Borak looks right. Throws to the end zone. Has a man, but it was too low.
Wow.
Throws it across his body. It is incomplete. Jamaica stand tall. So real quick, just to go back to COG Sports. COG Sports Performance is here to take all athletes from all sports to the next step. Servicing the tri-state area, COG offers one-on-one and group training, helping athletes reach their maximum potential. For more information, you can find COG Sports on all social media platforms at COG Sports _ or you can email them at cogsports@gmail.com. That's going to be a false start on Jamaica.
Stay in Georgia now.
Going to push them back.
Stay in Georgia. Watch which side they go.
Ball goes back to the 15-yard line.
Tell Mike to step up more. Rain.
So it's going to be a 2nd down for Jamaica. Back to the power. And it's a good first one there for Grady was number 4.
The quarterback
again, man.
Gotta love how this kid is playing both ways, man. And making an impact both ways as well.
Second down.
All about the Iron Man. Again, one of the things we love about high school sports. Have those Iron Men. Borak is definitely one of those. It's a heavy right. Let's see if they take it to the right. They've been running to the overload. They do it again. Grady, they made the adjustment.
Wow, the adjustment has been made.
3rd down. Come on, baby.
And not much there for Jamaica. And just like that, it's a 3rd and long situation where, you know, say Grady gets a stop here, it's going to have to force Jamaica to most likely punt. I know we've seen crazier things, but they would most likely have to punt if they don't get it here. And then, you know, of course, Grady could get in good field position.
Yeah, man, this is a 1-score game here at Midwood in the PSAL 1A Championship. Wow. Jamaica's 2nd timeout in the 3rd quarter. Mac, what do you think about that?
Yeah, you can't use them too early. You cannot use the timeouts too early. I mean, the score is only 8-0, and you have a whole other quarter to play. Using the timeouts this early might come back to haunt you.
Yeah, we'll definitely see if that comes out to haunt him. And, of course, Chris Pierre and Pierre Home Solutions. So at Pierre Home Solutions, we don't just buy and sell homes. We open doors to generational wealth. Let us help you make the right move for today, tomorrow, and beyond. Make sure you hit up Mr. Pierre on all the contacts you see on the screen. And, of course, last but not least, Move the Chains Academy. Move the Chains Academy is home to one of New York's largest and most competitive 7-on-7 programs.
Lucy's coming out. Watch pass.
We will finish that in a second.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Watch pass now.
So 3rd and 11 here. Let's see what they can cook up out of the timeout. Looking to throw. Gets out of trouble. Throws it, and it should have been intercepted. What a game changer that could have been for Grady.
You have to make those plays. Those are the plays you have to make.
I told you, Coach, I got you.
Pass almost intercepted by Atlantic.
Those are the plays you have to make in games like this.
So we talk about the timeout. Let's see, once we're reviewing this whole game, if that interception really comes back to hurt.
Even if it's not a pick six, you get an interception to give the offense great field position.
We need a good rush on this, too. Tell Leon, watch number 1.
So almost, he's punting it from his about 4-yard line. Really important to get a good snap. Gets it off, but it's a bad punt, and it takes a terrible bounce for Jamaica.
It might have gotten tipped. Might have gotten tipped.
Saw it get tipped? Let me look back at the replay on my side. Let me see.
Wow.
Kick is down at the Jamaica.
I mean, they only lost about, what, maybe 10 yards net from dropping that interception?
Yeah, it wasn't that much. And it's so interesting because we were, praising the special teams early on. And but it might have been tipped.
Yeah.
And that might have been a big play from Grady, kind of unable to see from our angle, but huge opportunity for Grady though now. You're getting, set up inside almost at the, opposing 30. Right at the 32-yard line, so golden field position, big opportunity for the Falcons to finally punch it in here.
So again, we're not going to show it here for you guys, but we're going to watch it back. No, it wasn't blocked.
It wasn't?
No.
Wow.
It wasn't blocked.
Strogo's got to help at 5. 5 is really wide.
Throws it left. Great completion. Tries to break a tackle, but that was a great route from number 18. Mr. Garcia Jr. snuck right behind the linebacker for the completion.
No pressure on Grady's offensive coordinator, but this is a must-score drive. This is a must-score drive. You get the ball on the 32-yard line, you have to punch it in here.
Hey, no pressure, coach, but the championship's on the line.
Right.
Everything you've been working for this season.
Right.
But great play from Garcia, like you mentioned, and Andre. We've been talking about this sophomore class for Grady.
Seriously.
Another one right there, another sophomore.
Wow.
So Bo Rock in the shotgun like he's been in all day. 2 to the top of the screen. He takes it himself. Grinding, still on his feet. And look who's behind him.
Got a flag.
Mr. Thompson.
A late flag.
At the end. Curious. It's usually in the vicinity of like a face mask, but I didn't see it. Well, there you
go.
It was in the vicinity of a face mask, and it was a face mask.
That is big. 15-yard.
Is it? Is every face mask a personal foul? Because
yes.
he's not doing personal foul.
It's still 15 yards. Whoa.
Yeah, because he's not doing personal foul face mask. So maybe it's only 5 yards?
16-yard line. That yardage on the penalty. Good enough for a Grady.
Well, that wasn't 15 yard. He got tackled on a 20.
Wait, where's the penalty?
Yeah. The ball was
Where's the assessment of the penalty?
the ball was only moved a couple of yards. Not even 5 yards.
No, I'd have to look back at the replay there. So,
oh, whoa.
Bo, still on his feet. Down. Real close to the goal line. Bo Rock. A bit of confusion. We're trying to figure out what happened on that penalty. But that's going to be, yes, first and goal for Grady. What an opportunity for the Falcons here. As they're moving quickly. 3 to the bottom of your screen. Bo Rock takes it. And
whoa!
Drago's got to help with that.
I was going to say, what a play from number 3, Sowadogo.
That should be a horse collar.
But it looks like it's going to be another
personal foul.
Another face mask.
Yeah, this one would be half the distance.
So this is half the distance. Yeah. Wait, so the last penalty happened inside the 20.
Okay, so he's just saying face mask.
I think
yesterday they were doing personal foul face mask. but maybe.
So I think the last penalty was half a distance to the goal
Penalty is half the distance
because it was
to the
inside
goal.
the 15.
First and goal. And that is the end of the third quarter.
So
Your
that's
score,
the end
Jamaica
of the
8,
third
Grady
quarter.
0.
Our score is 8-0 Jamaica. But Grady are knocking on the door. So again, this live stream has been brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. It's Andre Johnson on the call, Coach Mack, and Jared Veluzzi. It's been a pleasure bringing you guys this 1A game. And again, we're just going to give a huge shout out to our title sponsors, Lights Out Performance, Coach Nook, Coach Morgan. They've trained players like Cottrell White, House Call JoJo. Make sure you tap in with them. I just want to do a quick ad read there because Jared or Mac, whoever wants to take this one. How are we feeling going into this fourth quarter, man?
Listen, this is a must. Grady has to score here. Grady has to punch it in here. I think they will. Then it comes down to the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's what makes it so interesting with, not traditionally kicking extra points. Because Jamaica was successful, on that 2-point conversion, it really becomes like, okay, if Grady scores, they have to get it. And, that's going to be interesting if we get to it. But still, they have a long 4 yards to go against a tough Jamaica defensive line. This is going to be fun.
Here we go, 2 by 2.
Takes a snap. Rock. Fighting.
Down to the 1.
Fighting.
He's on the 1. He's on the 1.
Down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal. You might figure, oh, he's going to punch it in on the next one. Absolutely not. Nothing is earned in football. Nothing is given in football, excuse me.
That was a big
Grady
stop by 52 from Jamaica.
Grady's going to have to be tough, dig in their heels, and punch it in here.
Javon Dyson.
Let's see if the Jamaica defense can show some real grit. Second and goal.
Coming out on a shotgun on the 1-yard line.
Grady trying to punch it in here. Can't imagine anyone else
but
Bo Rock. And he's brought them all the way down, and he brings them into the end zone.
Right.
Touchdown, Falcons.
This kid Borak, man. Tough.
And in that situation, it felt like everyone knew it was going to number 4. But you're still not stopping him. He has the hot hand right now, but we have an even more important play coming up here.
That might have been the second most important play. Here is the most important play, the 2-point conversion. They come in a stacked backfield. Tries to draw him. Stick with the play. Borak hands it off. Hands it off to number 25, Alexander Loria, and it goes nowhere. Man.
And I think a few Jamaica guys are in there, of course. Jeremiah Fleury. I saw Ethan Thompson in that pile, as he's been so good. But, wow. What a stand by Jamaica.
Just saying that, wanted to see if that Jamaica defense can show some character. They waited until the 2-point conversion, maybe the most important play in this game. We're going to go to the replay on that 2-point conversion, guys. Let's see. We can see where the penetration came from. Yeah, I mean, right through the A-gap. Looked like that was number 57. Was that 53 on the tackle first?
Might have been Leroy Daniels. He's a guy that we've talked about a couple times here today. Making a couple big plays for Jamaica. Once again, man, it's that D-line. They've been tested with how good Borak's been in this second half, but the D linemen, Daniels, Dyson, Thompson, all have been really good.
One is on my side, so you want to kick it
Tough
17 side.
break for the Falcons, but there's plenty of time left. Just over 10:50.
17,
They started the second half with an onside kick. Let's see if they kick it short or if they kick it deep here. So they kick it deep.
Great.
So they're going to have to play some defense. Jamaica runs into his own man there.
Great.
And that ball, Jamaica will have it about 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Mac, are we going to see much more of the same from Jamaica?
I don't.
Is there any reason to get out of it?
So their last offensive drive, they didn't run the overload. I think they're gonna go back to it.
Georgia.
Yeah, I see extra linemen coming on the field.
Georgia. They're going to try to ball control us.
So you got to imagine. Let's say I always like to play this game because I always think about it in like first downs and how much time.
That's a penalty.
So they said they had 12 in the huddle, but
Yes.
it wasn't called. Runs the overload up the middle, but this time breaks a tackle. I didn't even expect him. He was in the scrum, and somehow he got out of that.
All right, so like I said, they went back to the overload, which worked for them at the end of the first half. They have the time on their side. Pretty sure they're going to take their time with running these plays. Are they coming
I
out?
was in the middle of as they're moving quickly, actually.
Yep.
Actually, kind of surprising to see them moving so quickly. Ducci takes it himself. And again, just power football, move the pile. And I was going to say, let's say they get 3 first downs on this drive if they play the clock right. What do you think? 2.5, 3 minutes, maybe even 4?
So right now we have about 10 minutes left in the game. I'm pretty sure Grady has all 3 timeouts.
Correct. Jamaica used 2.
I would say around the 7-minute mark. If Jamaica still has the ball, you have to burn one of those timeouts.
But Jamaica's still moving with pace, running the overload, tried to run the counter, met by a ton of Grady defenders. I see number 34 coming off of that pile, Alan Acosta. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7 here. Ball's on the 48-yard line. First down is the Grady 42. And if I'm Jamaica, I am taking my sweet time. 30 seconds between each play, honestly.
Yeah, they're going to run the play clock down for sure. They are in
Huge
no rush.
play here. Not only the yardage, but at the time on the clock. Cuts it up.
Nowhere.
And he doesn't have enough. Now, here's the question.
Fourth down. We need to stop this.
I think you punt it and play some defense.
Absolutely. You have to make them drive the length of the field. You have to.
But if you get the first down here.
Still got 3 timeouts with the 4-minute warning.
77 is not in the game, is he?
Still a lot of time left.
Yeah, they're setting up the punt.
Makes sense. I guess I'm still in my Eagle Queens bag.
Yeah.
Still in my Eagle Queens bag.
There we go, we got it.
So,
Leon's there.
4th down, like I said, Jamaica's going to take their time snapping this, or at least they should. Going to snap it. It's a low kick to the left. Takes a Jamaica bounce.
Wait.
Whoa.
Listen.
Whoa.
Right now, it's
Everyone
not
in the booth is looking at each other.
Right now may not be the time to be a hero like that. Whoa.
Well, regardless, Grady
Yeah.
keep possession. They keep possession.
Everybody breathe.
Whoa.
After attempt to pick it up on the bounce, but the Falcons offense back out onto the field, and Bo Rock and his crew get another chance.
Jared, thank you for bringing us all back there. We were all just like, he wasn't even in the picture.
Yo, he flew out of nowhere.
into it. So now Grady needs to move at pace. Such an important drive here. Down 2 points. 8 minutes left in this 1A championship. Borak hands it off. Nice run. Does he? No, on the ground.
No.
And Jamaica have it.
Oh, my God.
I saw Jamaica fall on it. There's still a scrum.
Oh, man.
There's still scrum. Man, I definitely saw Jamaica fall on it. Did it switch hands?
Man, it kind of got punched out.
We're waiting for the call on the field.
White Hat made the call.
Recovered by Jamaica.
And it is Jamaica football. Oh, man.
Tough break.
Unreal. Wow, Jamaica's defense comes up big.
They punch the ball out. And that was a great run. That was like a 12-yard run. Going to try to get the replay in time. I might miss it. So we're just going to stay. Actually, no, we're going to go back to that replay later. Because we definitely need to see what happened on that. It just looked like someone punched the ball right out. So it's going to be a penalty on. So delay of game.
Wow.
On Jamaica is going to push them back 5.
So listen, in that situation, I'm not sure if the coaches were aware, but you will call a timeout. They only have one left, so you can't use your last timeout.
So true. Let's just go back. No, we're gonna go to that replay later.
First and 15.
As we have a 1st and 15 here.
Let's get ready.
Sends a man in motion. Fakes a jet sweep. Breaks a tackle.
Wow.
Up the left sideline. There is a flag. That was the freshman, Jordan Brown. But Grady might get bailed out here. And yes, they do. That's coming back.
Coming back. All right, so Grady has gotten the break. And the field position is on their side. Down 2 with about 8 minutes left in the game.
All right, so we have a second here. So
yeah, it got punched out.
It got punched out.
Yeah. Great play by.
No, I don't think it got punched out.
Yeah. Number 3. No, not number 3. Can we get it one more time?
Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to go back.
Come back to it.
Time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at that. We're gonna look at that again. I thought it definitely got punched out, right?
I think he has hand in there. Yeah.
All right, so it's gonna be a 1st down for Grady after the penalty. Great tackle by the Falcons.
2nd and forever.
Then take him out. Put Ulysses back in. But Angel's not playing football, coach.
So of course if you guys hear some overflow, we have coaches in here with us. I'm watching it one more side time with me. It doesn't get punched out, guys.
He just loses it?
Wow.
Yeah, I'll go back to the replay. Once we have, this would have been a good opportunity, but once we have more time, yeah, I'll show it again. It just flew out. Nobody punched it.
5's at quarterback. He's running.
So let's focus on the here and now for Jamaica. Runs it to the right. Power has a big lane, and that's a huge gain. Makes it a much more manageable 3rd down. Great run from Ethan Thompson.
Wow. Ethan Thompson has been having a tremendous game, man.
Offense and defense again.
Yeah.
Another Iron Man.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for Jamaica after it was just 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13. And tick, 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 tick. That is the most important thing right now.
I mean, at some point, if I'm Grady, a timeout may have to get called.
Empty set. You can't imagine. You can't imagine Thompson doing anything but running it here.
Oh,
But they draw him off.
First
Jamaica
down.
catch Grady slipping.
Encroachment against Grady. 5-yard penalty brings the
More
ball to the
important than the
36
yardage.
yard
I mean,
line.
they can take this easily. In this set of downs, they can take this down to the 4-minute warning.
Yeah,
guys.
definitely.
This is crucial time for the Falcons. Thompson keeps it, runs it, and honestly, Thompson needs to be careful with the way he's holding that ball.
Ethan Thompson, the ball carrier.
Ethan definitely needs to put 2 hands on that thing. You know, this is crucial time here in this 1A championship.
Time is still ticking.
A lot of his runs have been to the outside. Good job staying inbounds, though, as that clock stays ticking.
They don't. Oh yeah, they're moving. Jamaica's moving too fast. They do not need to hike the ball.
JJ's standing lazy. He's not even coming.
Oh.
Is going to be stopped.
Oh, lead block slipped. The lead block on that play slipped, man.
Yes, he's standing still.
Grady holding on to their timeouts. We're gonna get down to the 4-minute warning now.
Yeah, I think it would be a good time to take it now, right? So you can.
Well,
Because 4-minute. Does the clock stop at a 4-minute?
yes.
So I think it would make sense to take it.
Jamaica's trying to run a play. Yeah,
So it's
Jamaica's
the
trying to run a play. I wouldn't.
But I was saying, like, wouldn't you, if you call a timeout there?
The clock stops at the 4-minute warning anyway.
So
So
I guess it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
you have 4 timeouts essentially anyway. Yeah, so it doesn't matter which way you do it. True.
so moving forward now is when you want to stop the clock. It's 3rd and 8.
This is one of the most important plays of this game. 3rd and 8. First down is the 29-yard line. Tucci take it to the outside, and he is still on his feet, but there were reinforced. Are you serious? This pile's still moving.
Oh,
Let me
man.
make the call. Reinforcements came for the Falcons, thankfully, as they are able to get that stop.
The clock is still ticking.
And now the timeout is called
Yes. Wow.
for the Falcons. Everybody breathe.
Have to. Yeah.
Man.
Jared, what are you thinking,
Oh,
man?
man. This is, I mean, so back and forth. So they take a timeout here on 3rd down. Of course, ideally for Grady, if they get a stop, another timeout, and then they could potentially force a turnover on downs and get the ball back with 1 timeout with around 3 minutes left. That would be a very ideal situation for them. But for Jamaica, you get a first down here, you're 1 or 2 more first downs away from potentially icing this game. There's 3 minutes left, so there's still plenty of time, but a couple first downs away from potentially hoisting the trophy at the end of all this.
Listen, for what it's worth, the championship game so far, this is the 3rd one, all have been,
One-score game.
Yo.
I just realized
All really
that.
close. It's
for what it's worth, PSAL football championships, it's been really, really good so far.
Yeah, we have another thriller. Yesterday, we were at the Nest at 777 Rutland. Now we're on Avenue K. School technically Avenue K. Or
This used to be, I'm pretty sure this used to be called the Nest as well.
oh, true.
The Hornets Nest,
Hornets
yeah.
Nest.
You know what I'm saying? They kind of we used to have a big hornet in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
They kind of
yeah,
rebranded, yeah.
So a penalty here.
That's 12. No, that's 12. That's 12.
Breaking the
Flag is
huddle.
thrown.
It sounds like Jamaica's trying to call the timeout.
Flag is thrown.
Wow. 12 men in the huddle on a 4th and 6. So now you got to punt. Just like you were saying before to pin them back, right?
Yeah. What is it? 4th and 11? Okay.
4th and 11 from the excuse me, that's a 37-yard line.
It doesn't look like any personnel change though.
Watch number 2 out here. Number 2 standing there. Tell dude to watch number 2 because no one in quarter.
We're coming out of timeout, yeah, so the clock is not moving. So now Jamaica get back in a huddle. I don't know if they have enough time. The play clock is running, right?
The play clock is, yes.
No.
No. The referee is standing over the ball.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, because I saw them get back into the huddles. I was like, whoa. So, again, we have just under 400 people here watching this dramatic conclusion of the 1A championship. We are here at Midwood High School, and it looks like, no, I'm seeing Ducci coming back on the field. No, so they are going to punt it. They are going to elect to pin back Grady. So, again, one of the greatest weapons on the team can be the punter. Let's see the kick here. Good snap. It's a short punt. Oh, it was going to take a Jamaica bounce, but number 2 grabbed it.
Wow.
He probably lost about 5 yards there.
So we have about 2:55 left in the game. Grady is getting the ball where? On the 32?
No, that's yes, the 32.
Wow. You have to drive the length of the field, and all you need is a score.
Time is on their side, though, in a sense. Like, of course, they'd like some more, but 3 minutes, 2 timeouts, definitely could be worse for them.
This can't be a replay of yesterday because you really need a field goal to win the game.
So let's see it. 2 to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Bo Rock, he takes it himself. He calls his own number. Does he have the foot speed to get into the end zone? Makes the man miss. Still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. Bo Rock puts the team on his back again.
Oh. Bo Rock has been having an amazing game.
And I saw a flag too. There might be some additional yardage on top of that. As that flag came after Bo Rock went down.
Might have been horse collar.
So it might have been a horse collar. And it's a horse face mask on Jamaica.
Whoa.
Bo Rock with an unbelievable run. How about it for the Falcons?
That was about a 50-yard run.
Wow.
Tackle on another 15. I'm telling y'all, gotta stay tapped in, man. These games, just like Coach Mack was saying, have been fantastic, and this one is living up to the billing as well. First and goal from the 8-yard line. 8 yards for Grady to take the lead in this 1A championship. 3 to the bottom of the screen. Bo Rock hands it off, and it's a pretty good gain on first down.
Yeah, solid run.
That was taken by number 25, Alexander, the freshman.
Really? Wow.
So now it's funny how the clock flips. Now do you take your time as Grady? Do you take your time here? Or you're going to play them games and get in the end zone?
Gotta get in the end zone.
Find a way to get in the end zone, yeah. Gotta. Can't get too cute.
3 to the bottom of your screen. 2nd and goal. Bo Rock takes it himself. Still on his feet. There is another flag.
They're tackling too high.
If that's a face mask, that is going to be an automatic first down. Yeah, so it's a face mask on Jamaica. New set of downs here. We're within 2 minutes. A minute 38.
Half the distance to the goal, the ball is on the
It's
1
second and
yard
goal. So-
line.
okay, so it's not a personal foul. It's still second down.
Come on, coach.
So it's still second down.
Other side, Drogo.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Borak takes it into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Grady.
Wow.
Get him ready. We need to play defense still.
Wow.
Asgard rugby. Asgard
Wow.
Asgard rugby.
A star is born again on
Oh.
the Sage Media platform.
That might have been a.
Lloyd Borak.
Unreal.
They don't have a timeout, do they?
They do.
They got one. Okay, thank you. Just making sure.
Another star is born. Lloyd Borak. He has had
I got you now.
he has had
I got you now.
a game and a half
Wow.
for the boys back at Coney Island. I'm sure everyone is tapped in, trying to go home to Coney Island, a hero.
This two-point
This
conversion
two-point
is
conversion
big.
is
Enormous.
important.
No,
'cause
it really is.
Forced them to have to convert the 2-point to win it. 8 takes it, and the
Oh,
pile
wow.
doesn't push. That was Christian Skies,
No good.
All right, let's go.
and the defense stands strong. So it is a one-score game here. A minute 19 left in the 1A championship.
Man, I'm not going to lie. That two-point conversion was huge.
That's fine.
Yes, but while we have a minute, last ad read of the day. Huge shout out to Lights Out Performance. As a youth or a high school football player, the offseason isn't just a break, it's an opportunity. Champions are built in the offseason. It's the difference between being average and being remembered. Lights Out Performance is here to bridge the gap starting in January. Join notable Lights Out alumnus like Cottrell White and now at Akron University, and House School JoJo now at Bowling Green.
Go. Don't
And of
change,
course,
don't change.
Move the Chains. Move the Chains is home to one of New York's largest and most competitive 7-on-7 programs. They're also the proud organizers of the prestigious Rising Stars game and the New York 8th grade versus New Jersey All-Star game. This year, we're excited to host the 33rd annual Riley Classic Senior Bowl. Don't miss the action. Follow Move the Chains on all social media platforms. And of course, Pierre Home Solutions. At Pierre Home Solutions, we don't just buy and sell homes, we open doors to generational wealth. Let's help you make the right move for today, tomorrow, and beyond. We have to get back to the action. 459 people here to see this conclusion. Will the trophy go to Coney Island, or will it go back to Queens? Sends the kick deep. It's taken from number 17. What
Oh,
a tackle from the senior Alexander Gomez.
Bama 51. Let's get ready. Play defense like we know how.
So I said this reference yesterday, Jared. When you're playing football with your mans in the park back in the day, you say, hey, it's a minute 12 on the clock.
No.
We're down one score, game's on the line. What are you thinking if you're Jamaica right now?
Oh, man. I mean, only one timeout, time's not in your favor.
Watch where he's going. Tell Judah to watch what side
Jordan Brown has shown the ability that he can throw it downfield. They're going to have to end up using his arm at some point. Running ball has been their bread and butter, though. So, but ultimately, you have to you have to make sure Ducey Jonave is involved.
So it's four to the
That's 12 again.
no.
That's
All right,
12
so
again.
it's 3 to the bottom of the screen, looking to throw, throws it deep, and it's intercepted.
That's it.
It's intercepted.
That's it.
Guess who intercepted it? That
That's
is
it.
Borak on the interception.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
A performance to remember.
Wow. Wow. What a game. Grady down the majority of this game. They were trailing the majority of this game. To come back in the fourth quarter, man, shows grit, shows coaching. Wow.
When
That's a
you
tough one for
say
Jamaica.
putting a city on your back, putting a team on your back, Mr. Borock has done it all today. And I don't even know if they need to snap it here. They just need to knee it a couple of times.
Shaking hands, man, showing respect.
It was a war in those trenches. It really was. Both lineman units for each team played their hearts out today.
Ethan Thompson played a tremendous game, man.
And it's everyone's favorite formation, the victory formation. Of course, Jamaica will call the timeout. We will go back to that interception.
3234. Move your car. Thank you.
Ball is snapped. Borock is at the safety position. Pretty good pocket presence. You see him just playing that center fielder. And that's a tough catch, man.
Yeah,
that
man.
was a tough catch to win the chip for your team. Have yourself a day, Leonid Borock. Man, this is only the first game of 2, of course.
What a game, man. The PSAL games championship so far. Yeah, this is amazing. Great game from both teams.
As it'll only be 2 more knees. Please just take
Let's
a
go
knee.
down.
Please just take a knee.
What is he doing?
Man.
What's he doing?
He was trying to waste more time. He
Yeah.
just need 2 knees and the game is over. You just need 2 knees and the game's over. As you can see in the back right of the end zone, you see the Curtis Warriors getting ready for the 4A matchup. And this last snap will do it. Your 2024 1A champions are the Grady Falcons.
Wow. Wow.
What a game. You see the outpouring of emotion from the Falcons. Huge shout out to Jamaica High School for making it here. But our champions of the 1A are the Grady Falcons. So we are going to call it a live stream here. We are going to get ready for the grand finale. The 4A championship, Curtis versus E-Hall. Make sure you stay tuned. But again, huge congratulations to the PSAL 1A champions, Grady Falcons. And again, this is Andre Johnson, Coach Mack, and Jared Beluzzi. We will see you guys around 1 o'clock.